It's a beautiful day. Hey, 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 it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day.
Hello and welcome to Our Town, Queensland. Thanks for tuning in. We have an awesome half hour lined up as we come to you from latitude 23, more commonly known as the Tropic of Capricorn. From the southern Great Barrier Reef up to Rockhampton and out to the Sapphire Gemfields, we have it covered. Enjoy. Fondly recognised for its relaxed, sun-drenched seaside vibe, Yeppoon is an idyllic community located on the Capricorn coast in central Queensland. Yeppoon is a friendly, picturesque, sunny coastal town with a population of around 13,500 people, with a coastline that stretches for miles and a community offering a relaxed and welcoming atmosphere. I can see why this place is so popular. Blessed with a laid-back lifestyle, Yeppoon is also home to some quality shopping facilities via the town's many boutiques and resort wear shops. And when it comes to feeding the taste buds, there's no shortage of cafes and restaurants to choose from. Yeppoon has a strong reputation as a key producer of tropical and exotic fruits and has one of the largest producing pineapple farms in Queensland. And in October every year, the community gets together for the Yeppoon Lions Tropical Pine Fest in celebration of the region's history as a pineapple producing area. When you make your way through Yeppoon, you can't help but notice that this is a community with a vibrant art presence. The town is home to many community art groups and galleries and is proud to celebrate artists' work with art markets, exhibitions, workshops and festivals. Local Lynn Diefenbach is one of Australia's best-known oils and pastel artists, with her work being a celebration of her faith and her life. Lynn's paintings are represented throughout Australia and overseas, and her ability to communicate her concepts and ideas has entrenched her as a respected and sought-after tutor, with teaching engagements across Australia and internationally.
Yeppoon's full of artists, full of creative people. Now you might say it's because it's a beautiful spot, and that's true. Or you might say it's the pace of life, but surely we choose that for ourselves. Creativity attracts creativity like bees to a honeypot, and Yeppoon's quite a honeypot.
A 20-kilometre drive along the coast from Yeppoon and you're in the peaceful coastal village of Emu Park. Once an exclusive beachside resort at the turn of the 20th century, Emu Park is now appreciated as an idyllic seaside village with plenty of character. Initially known as Hewettville, the Emu Park area was discovered by Captain James Cook in 1770. And to commemorate the explorer's visit to the region, the singing ship sculpture was designed for all to see and experience. Set amongst a spectacular coastal vista, the monument produces a tune through the vertical fluted pipes during a gentle sea breeze at its Keele Park home, and is an ideal spot to take in spectacular views along the coast. Built in 2015, the centenary of Anzac Memorial Walk provides an emotional and reflective timeline of World War I's many major battles of war. The precinct was designed to recount, preserve and honour the history of our war heritage and those who created it through service and sacrifice, providing a lasting legacy.
Well, since our federation in 1901, over 100,000 men and women have been lost in war. Over 60,000 of those were lost in the First World War. At Gallipoli, on the Western Front, and in the desert at Sinai and Palestine. It is a lasting legacy to our original Anzacs.
The Capricorn Coast's Emu Park, a beautiful little spot. We'll be back in just a moment with more on Our Town, Queensland, where we'll be experiencing island life.
It's a beautiful day.
We've hopped on a ferry and after an easy 30-minute trip, landed on an island that has arguably the best beaches of any southern Great Barrier Reef island. This is Great Keppel Island. The 240-hectare Great Keppel has seen many changes over the years. However, the island has maintained its beauty with pristine white sand beaches and an inland rich with native flora and fauna. There are 17 amazing beaches on Great Keppel Island and an underwater wonderland of coral reefs and colourful fish, all within easy reach of the beach. This is also the perfect location for water sports and there is no shortage of options available. This is a sensational way to experience the island's coastline.
The island for me from the first day I came here in 1978 was just, I thought, wow, I've gone to heaven. I really, really did. And from that moment forward, eventually I built a village. But it's just, I love the salt water, I love swimming, surfing, and for me it was paradise really, truly, you know. And it has been, and I'm still doing it, you know, 35 years on. The main thing that keeps me here is I've always been in hospitality and I enjoy people liking what I offer here. And as people often say to me that they didn't realise there was something like this left in the world. And there's very few places that have kept simplicity that we've kept here. And I think that's really important for people just to get that true break, to actually make a holiday a holiday.
If you're after a relaxed holiday break, then Great Keppel Island is where you want to be. It's known as the reef within reach. It's so close to the mainland and well worth an extended stay when you head up this way. Our time on the island is up, but we have plenty more exploring to do. A quick trip back to Yeppoon and then we're on our way to nearby Rockhampton. The city of Rockhampton was founded over 160 years ago and today, with a population of 80,000 people, provides a nice balance between a cosmopolitan and regional lifestyle. The city enjoys a subtropical climate with endless sunshine, perfect for exploring the river, parks and outdoor spaces, and a calendar full of vibrant festivals and events. Rockhampton has an extremely active community due to its beautiful weather year-round, world-class sporting facilities and stunning natural attractions, making getting outdoors an absolute pleasure. The Rockhampton Botanical Gardens are one of the best in regional Australia and provide a cool, shady place for visitors and residents to relax. The stunning gardens encompass the free zoo, lagoons home to amazing bird and wildlife, as well as amazing gardens and ancient trees. Mount Archer provides a beautiful scenic backdrop to Rockhampton and on a clear day has views all the way to the southern Great Barrier Reef. It also plays home to a host of activities, including bushwalking and mountain biking, with significant plans underway to expand this picturesque space into an outdoor and adventure paradise. The region's colourful history is revealed along the spectacular riverfront and the inspiring heritage-listed buildings from the Gold Rush era. City living is about to be reinvented with a massive riverbank redevelopment underway and a number of inner-city apartments on the rise, offering a convenient cosmopolitan lifestyle without the stresses of big city life. Beyond being the beef capital of Australia, Rockhampton prides itself on abundant restaurants, cafes and bars, with a startling array of dining options that rival any capital city. You can enjoy Japanese street food in a converted warehouse space, feast on traditional Italian in a 3-generation family-run eatery, or discover global eating destinations in pockets of suburbia. We are at The Giddy Goat in the Rockhampton CBD, a cafe, restaurant and bar that's popular with the locals for both the food and the live entertainment on the weekends. As well as the amazing menu options, the Giddy Goat has also added some incredible tapas and cocktails and healthy takeaways. This is a great place for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
I've been at the Giddy Goat now for 5 years. We're constantly making upgrades to our venue in general, but most importantly our chefs are always adapting our menus. They're always looking for new food trends. There's a real push at the moment towards fresh and healthy produce. We source that locally as much as we can to try and offer some different food choices for the people of Rockhampton.
Established in 1862, the iconic Great Western Hotel is not your average pub. It is one of the best spots in town to taste a local steak, and it actually has Australia's largest indoor rodeo right here in the hotel.
Rockhampton is a great place to live. You've got the city conveniences without the peak hour traffic. You've got there's so much happening here. It's great for families. It only takes 10 minutes to get to work. And when you get home, you can have time to spend with the family, and there's just so much to do. The town is buzzing. There's lots happening, and it's just a great place for opportunity. It's a great place to live.
Don't go away. We'll be back really soon with more on the city of Rockhampton.
It's a beautiful day.
You only need to scratch the surface here in Rockhampton and you will discover a city that is vibrant with a lively arts, culture and music scene. Apart from boasting arguably the best regional gallery in Queensland, Rockhampton is home to a thriving art and music scene that permeates into its events and festivals. Throughout the city, live music seeps into many venues, from amphitheatres and funky bars to large theatres and converted warehouses, giving the city a vibrant music scene, creating musical legends. Housed in one of Rockhampton's most iconic heritage buildings, the Walter Reed Cultural Centre is Rockhampton's premier artistic space, where artists, craftsmen and musicians gather to create through workshops, exhibitions and performances. The community space allows the community to explore their talents in a supportive environment, allowing art and culture to flourish. The Rockhampton Art Gallery was established in 1967 and houses some of the finest collections of Australian art of the mid-20th century. The gallery consists of over 1,700 pieces that include Australian art from the 1860s to present day, a collection of Queensland-focused art and artefacts, and British and Japanese art, all adding character and a vital resource for exhibitions that attract thousands of visitors every year. Rockhampton celebrates the Indigenous cultures that have congregated in the region for thousands of years. And just out of town, you can experience the vast insights into Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander culture at the Dreamtime Cultural Centre.
So this particular photograph shows a hunting scene which was recorded by 3 men who came from the same family. So when you're throwing, you always have the flat side away from you,
Okay.
and the curved side facing towards you, but you never throw it to the side like that.
Ah, okay.
So you're keeping it very straight.
Okay. The Cultural Centre was opened in 1987 with a group of Darumbal, South Sea Islanders and non-Indigenous people coming together to make sure that the cultures across the groups were represented for all to experience and were not lost for future generations. There's always something going on in and around the city. Whatever time of the year, Rockhampton is buzzing with sporting events, concerts and festivals. Featuring performers from across Australia and around the world, a busy events calendar ensures the community is regularly treated to the best in arts and entertainment. This region certainly knows how to enjoy and celebrate life, and with such a good climate on supply, it's easy to find an event that portrays the culture and life of the city. Rockhampton is widely regarded as the economic heart of central Queensland, with multiple industries and infrastructure supporting continued growth for the long run. Fortuitous natural assets such as location, resources, land suitability and water security are bolstered by several secure industries and infrastructure, all of which support continued growth. A key asset is the extensive catchment area of Fitzroy River. As one of Australia's most secure water supplies, it will support population growth of 50% over the next 20 years and an agricultural investment of at least an additional $5 billion in agricultural production. This region hosts a quality support service base for the state's cattle stations, abattoirs and meat export services, a service that is critical to the ongoing growth of the livestock market.
Beef industry is very important to the growth of our region. The Australian beef industry is worth $8 billion. Overseas, we supply so many different countries around the world. We've got a world-growing population and an increase in the middle class. With Rockhampton, we've got large areas of land, beautiful temperature, access to water, and we've got the resources with the right people. So going forward, the beef industry is really well placed here in Rockhampton.
It's a beautiful day.
Rockhampton is a city keen to move forward. A riverbank redevelopment, a major expansion of the city's university campus and the development of a smart centre are all part of the bigger plan as the region moves towards 2030. In redeveloping the riverfront in the city, it will transform the area into a more usable space and provide a recreational location for people of all ages. It will also encourage new businesses such as cafes and restaurants to open up in the area and act as another venue for the growing number of events the City of Rockhampton has planned for the future. From an education point of view, Central Queensland University is the state's only dual-sector campus and is set to receive a $140 million urban village expansion.
Rockhampton is the birthplace and heartland for Seeker University Australia. We offer courses for the local people from Certificate 1 through to PhD. So that means people can study locally and then when they graduate, they actually stay locally for employment. This benefits our industry, business and government agencies and actually contributes to the economic growth and development of the Rockhampton region.
The Smart Regional Centre initiative has been developed to position Rockhampton as the ideal place to start and run a business, attract new people to the city and encourage tourists to return again and again. To enable this positive change, local council has developed Rockhampton, the Smart Way Forward, which will enable the region to become a smart regional centre.
This is a really great initiative, big for the whole region, lots of plans in place and lots of people, the whole region will end up benefiting from it. And it's a great leveller too for anybody who wants to move to the region, jobs, growth, businesses, it's a big step forward.
Some exciting times for Rockhampton and the surrounding region. 2030 may be some way away, but the city is striving towards this milestone with enthusiasm and they're not holding back. Everywhere you look, you see a city that wants to grow, wants to be better, and they're well on their way to achieving their key goals. Goals which will see the city of Rockhampton become a major destination of choice for many years to come. 4 hours west of Rockhampton on the Capricorn Highway and you're in the Sapphire Gemfields, one of the world's most significant sapphire-bearing destinations. Covering some 900 square kilometres, these gem fields have many a story to tell. Tales of the famous sapphires found by local miners and fossickers. Each year, people from around the world descend on these gem fields to experience fossicking firsthand and try their luck at finding the ultimate gem discovery and to dig the tropic. Dig the Tropic is part of a themed geotourism trail that links the wonders of the southern Great Barrier Reef with the mysteries of Queensland's outback. The trail is the only one of its kind in the world and enables visitors to experience a self-drive trail that follows the Tropic of Capricorn, providing a living museum created by ancient events left behind. This area is rich in history, character and charm, and many of the locals who live in the region have been here since the boom times of the 70s.
40 years ago in Christchurch, I heard about it, did some research on it, flew to Sydney, bought a Volkswagen Beetle, drove up here with my tent, started digging for sapphires. Just the dream of being able to dig sapphires out of the ground or precious gems out of the ground and make a living out of it just appealed to me. Still have the same feeling I had over 40 years ago.
Peter and Eileen operate the Australian Tourism Award-winning Ruby Vale Gem Gallery, which is home to an exquisite collection of Australian sapphires mined from the local gem fields. Peter has been mining in his underground mine since 1974, and since winning their first tourism award in 1993, the gallery has seen many changes and is one of the most popular visitor attractions in the region. I reckon this is a pretty cool place to round off our trek along and around the Tropic of Capricorn at Ruby Vale's new Royal Hotel, voted Queensland's best bush pub of 2015. The very words royal and hotel in the same name are your guarantee of a real outback experience. This is the perfect spot for when you want to be in the middle of everything, in the middle of nowhere. Cheers. What a great journey. There is so much to this region, so make sure you take your time and take it all in. It's definitely worth a good look. That's it for us today and for the series. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey, and a huge thank you to everyone we've met along the way. We have had a blast. Please keep in contact via our Facebook page for the latest news on future Our Town series. Until next time, where we'll see you somewhere in Queensland.
It's a beautiful day.